All right, boys and girls, welcome back to another edition of the Traveling P Roadshow. For today's episode, I'll be your host, Coach Brian, and my special guest joining me again to help us with our soccer dribbling lesson is my sister, Victoria. Victoria, anything you want to say to the young boys and girls out there in the virtual learning world?
Um, Always submit your assignments to Coach Brian.
All right, fair enough.
Always do your homework.
That's good advice. Always do your homework, and you can go to one of your dream schools just like Victoria. After this season of field hockey and after she graduates from Mary and Mercy, Victoria's going on to play field hockey for the University of Boston College. All right, it's been a great journey. It's been a great trip, but it starts in the classroom, and this is a great example of working extremely hard at not only a sport you love, but in the classroom. She wouldn't have been able to get to where she's at now if she didn't study and hit the book. So that's great advice. All right, boys and girls, moving on. Today we're talking a lot about dribbling. When we dribble, we use all parts of our foot. All right, so we don't only use the inside of our foot or the instep, we use our toes, we use our laces, we use the bottom of our foot, we use our heel. We use both our left and our right foot. So when I ask you, what part of the foot do we dribble with? The simple answer is all parts of the foot. So today's lesson is entitled Atlas. It's an old TV show, is where Coach Brian stole this lesson from, called American Gladiators. And as you can see, sprinkled out throughout the backyard, we have hula hoops. The idea is that we're going to dribble around the hula hoops and inside the actual hula hoop. So to score a point in Atlas, you need to dribble, keeping your head up, get inside the hula hoop, place your foot on top of the soccer ball, hold it for 3 seconds, and that would count for a point. So as you can see, Coach Brian's going to dribble, keeping the soccer ball close to my body. I pause, I stand here for 3 seconds, and that's a point. I'm going to compete against Victoria today. So the two of us are going to go at the same time. Coach Brian set his alarm here for 5 minutes. So we're going to play for 5 minutes. Hopefully after this, we're quite exhausted. We get a little bit of a sweat going on, and we're going to count out loud our points. Then when we come back, we'll reconvene. We'll come back to you guys, and we'll see how we did. Then I'm going to turn it over to you, and I expect you to do a very similar lesson. You only need a soccer ball and some targets. You don't necessarily need the hula hoops like we have out here, but you need to be creative. Find things like buckets. Find things like maybe a piece of paper. Find things like, I don't know, a shoe. Anything you can find around your house that can be used as a target and a point of emphasis so you can dribble to that target. All right. So it's going to be totally up to you. Expect you to be very creative with this lesson. Again, I don't expect you to have access to all of this stuff, but if you have a soccer ball or you have one of those blow-up balls we talked about in the past from the dollar store, even a basketball would work, something that rolls on the ground, we can practice at home dribbling. All right. So here goes. We're going to officially set the clock for 5 minutes. Tours, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Coach Brian's ready. That's what they say on American Gladiators, mind you. All right. Also, I'll attach a quick clip of Atlas so you can see what Coach Brian used to watch in his childhood when I was your age. All right, here we go. So you hear the alarm. You let us know. But we're going to play for 5 minutes. Let's see how many points we can score. Gladiators, ready? Coach Brian, ready? Victoria, ready? Go. All right. And we're off. I got one. No, you got two. I got two. Three. Four. Five. Oh. 6. 7. 8.
8. Oh.
9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. 21. 22. 23. 24. 25. 26, 27, 28,
27,
29,
28, 29,
30. Oh, that doesn't count. 30,
31,
31,
32,
32, 33,
33,
34,
34,
35,
35,
36,
37,
37, 38. Where's that alarm? 39, 40. All right, here we go, Tours. We're going to stop it right there. Phew, that was officially 3 minutes. How many did you get?
I got 39.
All right. Coach Brian, however, on the other hand, scored 40. All right, so the old man still has it. However, even in this household, we love to compete. All right, refuse to lose. We work extremely hard. Both did a heck of a job. Tours, thank you for joining us today. Boys and girls, I would love to see your version of Atlas. So you need to come up with your own version of this game. So whether you're using hula hoops at home, whether you're using sneakers, cones, whatever you have laying around, sprinkle them throughout the yard, and then you come up with your own rules. If you only have one soccer ball, you can set somebody out. They can go out. You can set a timer for 2-3 minutes, whatever you choose. They can go out. They can score as many points as they can in that time, and then you can challenge yourself. You can pause the video. You can pause the timer, and then the other person will get the opportunity to go. So again, if you have any questions, always feel free to hit me up on Schoology. Send me a message. Also, I'd love to see what you're doing. So please, mom or dad, grandma or grandpa, if you're out there, always feel free to send me a picture of your son or daughter working hard and finishing and completing this lesson. This is Coach Brian and Victoria signing off. Have a great rest of the day.